All right, good Sunday afternoon, everyone. We are outside of our normal hours today. Had a little bit of unplanned free time, so figured this would be a good chance for us to go ahead and start leveling once again. Maybe even catch up a little bit to where we were. What was it? Maybe 3 days ago. But for those of you who may be new to the Ironman challenge, just go ahead and knock out the rules now. There is no dying, no gear above white quality, no gear enchants, no talents, no potions, no flasks, no elixirs, no health stones unless you're a warlock, no joining groups or raids, no killing dungeon or raid bosses, no food buffs, no XP boosting activities such as recruit a friend or the monk ratio, no pet battles, no bodyguards referring to warlords, Draenor, and legion, and no professions aside from first aid. Excuse me. The plan for today, I think we're just going to stream for about 3 or 4 hours today and see how far we can actually get. We ended yesterday's stream, which went on for like almost 9 hours, so we did pretty good. We made significant progress. We went from level 13 to level 37, which we are now. Acquired quite a few greens, so we were able to sell those, purchase some larger bags, and starting Feralus. Now, Feralus, I have never been to and quested in after Cataclysm, so we're going to kind of be learning about it as we go. There is a horde camp there that I'm somewhat worried about. The first quest we picked up sent us straight to that area, so we'll kind of look into it and be as safe as possible. But with that, I think we can just go ahead and enter the world and let's get right into this. So let's set this aside for now and pull this up here. Go through our normal routine of fixing out all of our windows. And here we go. So let's shut this down. Make sure we don't have that blinking. We did pick up all of our quests. I think we cleared our bags as well. That's one thing I do remember. I did purchase bags. So we do have a mailbox and we do have some goods, so go ahead and put those in there. Going back to the rules for the Ironman challenge, the gear you're supposed to wear for the Ironman challenge is no higher than white quality. You can have gray. However, the exceptions are a shirt, tabard, and bags. You can have any level of quality for those 3 items that you want. So that being said, due to our ability to sell the greens that we acquired the other day, we're going to go ahead and equip those now. So here we go. So if you see, it looks like my bags, yeah, it's popping up on the stream there, so perfect. Alright, so with that done, we're going to save these brown bags just for, I'm going to delete this just because you can only have 3 total. So the food we have is level 35, so that's good. Our food's up to date. If you've seen my stream before, one of the things I do recommend that I haven't seen anywhere else is that update your food that you carry as often as possible, meaning that if you just level from 24 to 25, the food purchase usually scales up every 10 levels. So for example, if you purchase food at level 5, then the next level of food is like 15, 25, 35, and etc. So once you hit that halfway point, you know, that 35, 45, 65, that's when you want to purchase a new plate of food. That way you heal yourself as quickly as possible, because sometimes there's situations, especially for a night elf, where, excuse me, we can get out of combat, and if we can eat for 2 seconds, you know, that's depending on your level and the food you have, that can be a significant part of your health. So Spoohoo, welcome back. Hey, wishing you luck on your Ironman challenge. Thank you, sir, I appreciate that. We're going to stream for about 3 or 4 hours a day, so hopefully I'm not going to put too much of a goal on the level. We're just going to do as best we can, because I've never been in Feralus before, so I think we're going to start playing this this a little bit safer. So I think with that being said, we're going to work our way around in this direction. When we rolled in, there was a horde camp off in this area, it looked like maybe around here. So I don't know if that's a actual faction or it's actually just NPCs, but either way, we'll be extremely careful around that area because I do not want a level 45, 55, or 90 guard looking at me, wondering what I'm doing. Let's see, we do need to kill these actually. Really? Alright, yeah, we'll start up and we'll grind some mobs for a little bit, get some muscle memory back, and I don't think we need to kill these owls, but since they're aggressive, we'll go ahead and knock them out anyway. So Spoof, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Now, if I... Back before Legion came out, it might have been Warlords of Draenor, it might have been another expansion. There's a rare that kind of pops up over there in those ruins. Let me pop this map. I think they're right along there, here, somewhere around there. So we're going to just grind our way over there and see if he's up. The other thing that I've noticed is that for the Ironman challenge in general, if you do decide to do it, I haven't done it on too many servers other than Wormrest Accord or Dalaran, but Wormrest Accord seems to be a lot quieter than some of the other realms I've played on, so I would highly recommend trying it on this realm as opposed to another one. It's just it won't make too much of a difference, but you know, there's a lot less of a chance that you're going to run into somebody's respawns where they've gone through and they just cleared out an entire zone and then the zone spawns on you. So you know, there's just that's not worried about. And then you know, the less people on a realm, the higher the chance you're going to see a rare. And it's like a... There he is. That's him. That is Mortal. I think it's Mortal. M-O-R-D-E-L? D-E-I. Mordai. We'll call him Mordai. Level 35 rare. So that's good. He'll give us some greens we can sell later on, hopefully. And a decent amount of XP. 27, almost 2800. That's nice. So we'll tuck the green away down there to sell it later. And we'll take out this guy. The other thing is that these respawns, or these rares, tend to have a decent respawn rate. So Spoof says, doing good, man. Doing back to school shopping. Oh man, are you shopping for the kids, shopping for yourself, high school, college? I probably need to do that this week. I think tax-free weekend's next weekend, right? I don't know if it changes by state or if it's across the country. I probably need to go out and start getting a notebook for my semester coming up. Do we need to mess with these guys? No, I don't think so. Alright, so let's go back across the road and we're gonna finish up on these guys right here. Alright. Camp Ataya. Camp Ataya. So if this stream's a little high school, man, high school. I hear you. I hear you. Well, the I guess I don't know if it's tax-free weekend, like I said, across the country, or if it's just actually in certain states, but yeah, I guess now would be the good time to buy the stuff. Alright, there he is, he's up. Now, if you are farming rares, there's one on top of this hill, or top of this like mountain here. Obviously I'm not going to be able to get it, I don't have the flying, but it is there, it does drop greens, and I don't know if there's a real reason to farm it, but Austin says, hey, I main on Wormrest Accord. It's a nice server. Horde has many more players than Alliance. I don't know if people like to be alone or have company while they're doing the Ironman. Appreciate that, Austin. Yeah, for me, oh, Nikki Waves says hi, Qyune. Hey, Nikki, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I don't know if what people actually prefer. Some people prefer to be in a guild to talk to people and whatnot while they gameplay. I've kind of found it, since I stream, I don't really find being in the guild as advantageous. It's probably even more distracting than anything else, so I prefer not to be one. I kind of prefer to not engage in-game conversation as much, since there is the stream, but I think for me, I much prefer Wormrest Accord over any of the other servers I've been on so far. Alright, so we have the antlers. Alright, so we need to be careful here. This is the part that I'm kind of worried about. So I'm going to kind of sneak around as much as possible without freaking out the horde guards if it's a... Alright, so that's a friendly guy. There might be a rare over here, like it's a one of those stone Goliaths or something. But I need to look out for that horde camp. I really want to figure out what that's about. We need this. Alright, so that's a named mob, and this is the whole area, so maybe it's advantageous just to stay back along this wall. These guys have 1200 health, so I'm not too stressed about them. We came in here at a little bit higher level than what's planned. They have... Let's see if we can park somewhere safe here. Fearless is 35 to 40, so since we came in at 37, yeah, 37, more than likely we're going to leave here about, I don't know, 43, 44, depending on all the quests we follow up on. Again, there's another horde camp right around here somewhere, so if there's any quests that take us near there, I'm not going to mess with them. I just don't want to get one-shotted by a guard. Oh, that's a rare. Nice. We lucked out today, guys. So this is why Wormrest Accord is so nice. And that's going to be a free... How much? 3,000. 3,100 XP. That's nice. And we got a belt, so that's good. Tuck that away somewhere safe and keep on going. Alright, so I see the horde-like camp here. I just kind of want to peek over there a little bit just to see if it's a faction camp or what the deal is over there. But if there's no reason to get too close, then I'm not going to do that. Just kind of go ahead and plow a path through these harpies and we're good to go. I don't know if there's a rare harpy that we run through here. We have the harpy slain. What was the horn for? Summons the person we need to kill. Okay. Alright, so that works. Got that off the first mob. I think, because this is the a new zone for me, I might have to switch to my glasses because I can already tell I'm not blinking, so I'm gonna try to consciously remember to blink here. And hopefully we get a decent gun. I've kind of gotten to where I'm prioritizing more on the speed of the gun than the average DPS, because it tends to be that I hit them more often with my crowbar shot than anything else. I think the normal damage is pretty negligible. The cloth does sell well, so we'll save that as well. And then we'll just grind our way to, what's her name? Adana. Kind of looking for a rare here, just because since I killed two, I kind of have that rare fever. So yeah, that's what we're going to try to be doing here. Nikki says, "Thanks for keeping me company while I work." No problem, Nikki. I try to give as much support as I can. How is work going for you, by the way? Alright, so again, the horde camp. makes me nervous as hell just looking at it over there. I don't see any NPCs spawning, but it doesn't matter. That's probably a good thing. It's about as close as I'm going to get, so we'll just keep on pushing north here. We have everything just about killed that we need. Usually in these ruins like this, if you are going to find a rare, it's going to be tucked away in a small corner, a small building, kind of in a spot that you wouldn't normally go or have the quest drive to you. So, or have the quest drive you, should I say? Nikki says one is one patient, but he's kind of intense, very sick dude. Ah, well, dang. Just keep an eye if you can. We'll get through this together. I think, yeah, we did knock out this quest, so I'm gonna check my quest log. The other thing you want to keep an eye out for is if you see a symbol here that looks like a group icon, that's kind of an indication. It looks like, I don't know what you call it, from a trust up. I guess a bust or a trust. Anyway, you want to take that indication, or that icon means that there's probably a good chance that that quest will require more than one person. So just kind of be aware you're not running into a bad situation. Alright, so coming up on her summoning part, and we're going to use that horn that we had just a minute ago. We've killed way more than necessary, but that's alright. XP is XP at this point. And we will go ahead and employ the use of this. Oh, no, let's kill that first, just in case. There we go. We'll blow the horn and then we'll back off just a little bit. Getting ready to slow her down as soon as you... There she is. Silence that first spell. She has 2,400 health. Not too worried about it. Sam's going to take a hit. We'll give him a heal and we're good to go. Alright, so with that done, we can probably just hearth right back, I think. Yeah, because that's going to take us to Dreamer's Rest. Yeah, we'll do that. Get an early use out of our hearthstone. Alright, so those two are turned in. And kill 10 noxious whelps. Uh-oh. We might be doing one quest at a time. Kind of hate when that happens, but if it kind of opens up the, I guess, the door for more quests, then we'll just kind of plow on through. We're kind of exploring this zone just to see if it's worth staying on Kalimdor at this level, or for maybe the next time we have an Ironman challenge, going back and over to the Eastern Kingdoms and doing Western and Eastern Plaguelands. I had such a rough time in the Eastern Plaguelands last time that I felt this time it's more advantageous just to kind of explore the Feralus, and I think Tarnaris is next. Nick says I have to do another one after him too. Oh man. Make that money, Nikki. Let's see. So that's 3. Might be lucky. Maybe we'll find a rare over here as well. If I was just was able to plan ahead a little bit better, I'd probably pull up the maps and see if there's actually anything, any rare spawns and where they typically pop up. Alright. I'm going to shoot one of these guys just because he might drop a quest. And we're going to give Sam a heal. And... no, he doesn't. We killed him for no reason, guys. Alright, last whelp right here. I feel like it's kind of out of the normal questing routine for Blizzard to give you a quest to just go into a completely new area without any sort of I don't know, breadcrumb to the following quest or another quest in the same area. It's just not like them very often to give you one quest to wander off by yourself. So I'm just kind of killing these guys out of a hope that something else pops up, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case here. And I don't want to kill too many of these guys just because there might be a possibility the follow-up quest will have us come over here. So let's we did kill a few. We killed all the whelps. We didn't get anything extra, surprisingly. So yeah, we'll turn it in and see what happens. Like I said, this is going to be my first time plowing through Fairless, so I'm kind of curious to see what all it has to offer. Apparently it has enough to offer, enough experience for 5 levels, so we'll see if that's actually the case. Alright, so that's turned in. We are now at level 38 with less than 30 minutes into... okay, yeah, that was a breadcrumb quest in and of itself where when you complete it you kind of get 3 more quest follow-up. So let me think. Dire Maw. So that's a dungeon quest. For the Ironman challenge you cannot do dungeons, but we're going to hold on to this quest. I'll take that back. For the Ironman challenge, you can go into a dungeon and say if the quest giver is right at the entrance, you can turn it in. You cannot kill a boss in a dungeon or raid, or that will red flag you. So, but what we are going to do is just hold on to the quest so I don't keep picking it up 5 or 6 times. And we're going to knock out those 2 other quests over there. So I'm going to take this one and untrack it. And we're going to go back across the road. Okay, that works. We'll get another chance to stop by the demon and see if he's respawned. Now I don't know if it's still the case, but on this wall on our left hand side, I guess that would be right here on our eastern side, I think there's a cave that has a rare spawn of a Yeti. But if we don't end up with a reason to go into that cave, we might just plow our way into it and see if he's there, say hello, take his loot, and then we'll move on. We might actually do that now, because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think he's actually in the cave. I think he's just kind of at the entrance of it. So these are pretty close to our level, so I don't feel too guilty killing them outside of a quest necessity. Alright, let's go take a look and see if our rare spawns pop back up. I think this guy had a pretty long timer, but yeah, I don't see him. Okay, no problem. Now let's what we'll do is, this guy's level 36, so we'll kill him a little bit. The other thing about killing these guys is that they're kind of humanoid, and your humanoid mobs will tend to give you more more currency, more cloth, more gear. They just have a better loot table in general, so I don't feel too bad killing them. That one's gave me over a silver, so which isn't much, but in the Ironman community it can be quite a bit. And kind of going back to the armor, like the Qyune axe, I mean, that's almost half a gold, so that's not too bad. Let's shoot him. Now we're not going to go into the cave, we're just kind of looking outside of it to see if there is a rare spawn. And I don't see anything indicating that. So I think we'll just kind of go back to what we were doing. Alright. Doesn't hurt to look. Like I said, the greens tend to sell pretty decently. And you definitely need those to sell if you want to use or purchase the goblin gliders. Since you cannot have a profession, so you can't make those yourself. I'm going the wrong way again, so we'll go back this way. Am I? No, I think I don't know what I'm doing actually. Let me see. Yeah, we need to go back this way. I might be able to demonstrate the use of a goblin glider pretty early on today actually, if this works out the way I'm thinking it will. Running up here, we need to go that way, so yeah, we'll go ahead and use one. That'll save us a little bit of time. Hopefully don't fly right into a horde camp here. No, he looks friendly. It's not going to give us a quest, but he's not attacking us, so I'll settle for that. Hopefully today, Fat Man, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Fat Man says, I think there was no stream today. Yes, you are correct. That was the plan. However, real life plans on my end changed, so I had a little bit more free time than I thought I would today. And I was like, well, this would be a good chance to catch back up and start early on Monday. So that's what we're doing right now. So yeah, this is completely unplanned. Let's see. We need to kill 6 of these guys. I don't know where Sam went. Oh yeah, I need to remember when I use my goblin glider that Sam despawns. I need how many of these? 7? There we go. How's this, what is it, morning for you or late night? How's your day going, Batman? Let's slow him down. And boom. There we go. Now I think we're at the level where we can get the high-end I forget, a BKP gun. I think you have to be 31 to use it, but it's pretty much the highest or most damaging white quality gun that you're going to get before level 60. So if you find it on the auction house for cheap or something like that, definitely buy it, and it'll carry you a good 30 levels. Alright, so that's 5 of 6 there. 5 of 7 here. I think these guys used to be elite, so. Fat Man says it's 9 p.m. Pretty tired already. Can't play WoW anymore. Need to rest a bit. I hear you. That's understandable. So you have, I know I ask you this nearly every time, Fat Man, but you're working tomorrow now, right? Just trying to get an understand of all the guys who watch me, kind of understand their schedule and get a feel for what they're up to and what's going on in their lives. Alright, so we'll grab this last one here. And I think we're... just because it worked so well last time, and we're so close. Let's go see if the... I think it's called a wyvern. It's like a snake with wings. Wyvern. See if he respawned. If he didn't, no big deal. We'll turn around real quick. But this is only about 30 seconds out of our way. So we'll just take a quick look here. I don't see him. So we'll head back. Fat Man says today and tomorrow. Okay, all right. I don't know how you do the 14-hour shifts. Those are tough. When I did 12, that was quite. It wasn't as bad just because on the assembly line, you know, you kind of zone out once you get comfortable doing what you're doing. But when I did work weekend shift, it was just so much better because I knew after 3 days I was going to have 4 days off. So yeah, I would say, you know, depending on your lifestyle and if you have a family or what your situation is, weekend shifts are definitely recommended on my side of things. Plus, you kind of get to do a lot of things that other people don't get to do on the weekends. So, you know, if you want to go see an aquarium or go to a zoo or something else that's kind of touristy, you know, you don't have to deal with your weekend crowd. So that was always kind of nice for me. Nikki says, knowing that your significant other is waiting makes it better, actually. Yes, it does, Nikki. Yes, it does. It's always nice to come home to a smiling face. Alright, we'll kill him just so he doesn't chase us down. Now, it's going to kind of depend on the density of quests, but I want to say at level 40, normally I'll just kind of stop whatever it is I'm doing and go get the training for my level, whether it's 20, 40, or 60. But if the quests are densely packed, then it may not be too big of a difference, and we might just try to finish up the zone. Fatman says, well, my work isn't physically intense, but my brain sometimes. Yeah, well, you know, there's a lot of truth to that, actually, because my last job, I did, it was much more of a desk work, but it was also answering emails, making decisions, and you know, it meant there's no getting around mentally taxing work. That's equivalent, if not even sometimes more difficult than physical labor, because your physical labor is just, you know, at the end of the day your muscles are tired, but sometimes if it's mental, you know, that stuff follows you home subconsciously and just kind of wears on you. So you gotta have to just implement a different psychology for that kind of work. Alright, so we need to seal the portal. This guy has 1300 health, so I'm not even too worried about him. I will keep my flare here though. I'm gonna move these guys out the way just in case he loses his mind and decides to hit me really hard. I need to run. Nikki says, out of luck, I do both. Yeah, the hospital industry does. I couldn't do it. I couldn't interact with people all day long like that. Silence the echo blast. Alright, so he's level 36. I think we're... Do we need to kill him? Yeah, I guess so if we need to get back there, so we'll do it. Not even worried about it. Run up here, use the item. Can we use it from here? Yeah. Okay. That works for me. I think here pretty soon they're going to send us over to Feathermoon, and I believe that's the main kind of quest hub for the zone. So hopefully the questing will pick back up and we don't have too many where we have to run back and forth. Speak with Sandra's... There we go. Speak with Sandra's Feathermoon at Feathermoon Stronghold. So, pretty humble character it sounds like. Let's switch mounts and here we go. We get to run by the rare spawn one more time, just see if he popped back up. Maybe he'll give us one more green. I don't see too many items I can... I should vendor that while I'm thinking about it. Go ahead and knock that out. I just don't want to run into the risk of accidentally clicking these things. There we go. Kind of getting back into that groove where I'm being a little bit more cautious than in a rush. Just because if we do have to level to level a hunter again, I just don't want it to be... I don't want to die in Azeroth. That's my biggest goal. Is if I do die, it needs to be on another continent. I do not want to die in Azeroth. I've had enough of questing in Teldrassil, Darkshore, and Desolates. Alright, so I don't see him. Yeah, I think he has a little bit of a longer spawn time than the other guys, so we'll just work our way down there and see where this gets us. We are halfway to 39 though, so that's progressing pretty nicely. We'll do a gear check. I don't think I've put anything on since what was that, Ashenvale? I think that was. Maybe it's Stone Talon Mountains. No, it wasn't. It was Deathless. That's where we got our 32 gear. Here's another opportunity to save time, so we'll do that. Sam probably is going to despawn, so there's the flight path. I think this is an inn. Is it? Do we need to put our... Yeah, we do. So we'll go ahead and bind our Hearthstone here, pull both of our pets back. And there we go. We'll make this in our home. And let's see if she has any food. Oops. Alright, she has level 35. That's 2,700. What's ours get us to? 2,700? Yeah. So we'll go ahead and buy the bananas now, I suppose. Just in case we forget later. I think last time I forgot to buy food like 4 times, so we'll just preemptively purchase the food we need. That was weird. I won't do that again. That's a good way to fall through the world. I think she's all the way up top. Yep. Alright, so let's see. We'll grab, speak with, what's her name there? We'll go do that. Oh wow, it's all the way across the waterway. I might run through the zone just a little bit to see if if there's any other quests, because it seems like it's a pretty big area for there to be only one quest to get you out of here. We did get the flight path, we're good there. This island is densely packed with mobs. Back when I was rare spawn farming, that was one of the more dangerous places for me to camp. So we'll be careful while we're over there. I don't think there's a male armor vendor. Oh, there's a quest though. Alright, that's good. So he's going to have us go back and kill Yetis. Cloth armor, general supplies, trade supplies. And that looks like it's about it. So this whole massive area, and there's only 2 quests. So let's go ahead and knock out the Yetis first, actually. So that might be better. I don't know why I dismounted though. So hopefully today, I think Dollar on Gaming was going to stream this weekend, but I think he got rained out. I had a pretty bad thunderstorm going. I'm not quite sure because I came in at the tail end of his stream, and I don't think he uploaded the video. So, yeah, I think he's still 41. Fallow Sweet, by the way, is gone from 11 to 14 or 15. I have to go back and look. I didn't update the tracker, but I'll go through that later today. I might do that while we fly back, if I can say the word right. When we fly back to get our 100% mount speed training. So we're going to pretty much farm these guys until we get 10 Yeti skins. I think I'm going to go into the cave here. Because, like I said, that rare spawn, I thought there was a rare spawn here. And if there is, we're definitely going to find it. I looted him. Or I killed him on the hill there. Keep Sam topped off here, that way if we get caught up in a bad situation, we're not too unprepared. Our Hearthstone has 6 minutes, so yeah, we'll just grind our way to the back of the cave, and if we don't want to fight our way back out, we'll just Hearth out, which may be the better option. Twyla, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. Nikki says, be safe. Thank you, Nikki. Caves are can be quite dangerous, so like I said, we'll grind our way to the back. Maybe we'll find a rare, and either way, if we do or if we don't, we'll just Hearth back out. We should get our 10 pelts by then, I hope. The streams are the not streams. The caves, ships, buildings, other enclosures like that typically have higher respawn rates. So just kind of be aware of that. You want to there's our take the distress beacon to whoever that is, homing robot in the cave near Pharaoh Scar. Okay, well, we got the beacon, so I think if you complete all the beacon quests you get a pet at the end. But anyway, going back to the cave, you want to clear them out as thoroughly as possible, kind of balancing speed at the same time, because you can find yourself in a situation where 3 or 4 spawn right on top of you, and you know, the proximity like this, if I was at low level, there is a possibility I could aggro that. I think aggro most of the time is based on line of sight, so if you're directly in their view, you'll aggro them. But if I was walking down there, 9 times out of 10 you won't. But you just don't want that 1 time out of 10 to be what kills you on the Ironman challenge. We have 7 hides. Like I said, we're going to keep working our way through this cave here, just on the off chance that it'll give us another quest or there's a rare or anything like that. So since these guys are level 36, they are kind of worth killing. And we have nothing else to do for the next almost 4 minutes until our Hearthstone's up. Twyla, so what you been up to, man? I haven't heard from you in a while. You still doing transmog runs? Are we still in what is it, Zul'Farrak? Are we doing something else today? I need to do some transmog runs myself, now I'm thinking about it. Alright, so that's 10 to 10. We'll finish this like I said, we'll finish this cave off and see if there's anything worth. I don't see anything. We'll heal Sam up. Knock out this last guy here, slow him down. And we have time to spare, so I guess we'll just run back out the cave now. I don't really want to spend 2 minutes standing around, so we kind of went through that a lot faster than I thought I would. Nikki says maybe next week. What's next week, Nikki? Sneaking around the cave here. Tyler says did some lock leveling. Nice. Oh, you know what? I saw that. I didn't get a chance to see the video. What level did you get up to? All right, so these guys are already spawning. So I think that's probably less than 2 minutes. So that's what I was talking about earlier. This respawn rates can be quite quick. Oh, Nikki said transmog run. Yes, next week sounds pretty good. I think we should have time to be able to do something like that. I got a lot of transmog to do. I have plate, I have cloth and leather now, so I got enough tunes to keep me busy for the rest of my life, I think. Part of me is hoping that the end of Legion is going to be somewhat like the end of Mists of Pandaria. And I know that's going to be probably the most unpopular opinion, but just to kind of give me time to catch up. I'm one of those people that's not on the bleeding edge of content. I'm doing stuff like this during current content, so you know, to go back and get all the weapon color variations and the artifact color variations, to go back, get the transmog sets, and just enjoy everything they've given us in Legion so far, because there's a ton of content. I haven't even done the first pet battle in Legion, I don't think. Twilight says got to level 14 and then got to 16 offline. Very nice. Now is it, I thought I saw the BOA gear, so you're not doing the Ironman challenge, are you? Or is it more or less just leveling? I guess we can... Nah, I was going to say we can hearth, but at this point we've already knocked out the hardest part, so we'll just jump on the ledge and use a glider. I was looking at the auction house this morning, and yesterday I bought the goblin gliders for like 4 gold a piece, but I think someone bought all of them and then started selling them for 10 gold a piece, so I didn't buy any more. That was a little too pricey for my taste. I guess we'll just run down the hill here. Yep, me and my Ironman poverty pockets couldn't quite afford 10 gold a pop for a goblin glider, so we'll just wait till they drop in price again. Alright, so that's done. Turn that in. I guess we'll get the more expensive one. That. Alright, so this is where we turn in the chicken quest and kill the other Yetis, but before we go over there, let's... I'm surprised we don't have a quest to kill these guys or something. Excuse me. Let me just do a quick run through. I know this is kind of a slow process, but at the same time, I want to make sure I kind of finish Fairless completely without missing quests and cause myself to go back and forth across the zone for one quest. Twilight says no more leveling. Any chance you're down for a mog run? Maybe probably next week. I think that probably maybe Monday. but definitely after Tuesday, because I need to at least get in Tomb of Sargeras normal once. I'm so far behind. It's been out for what, like a month now, right? And I have yet to step in normal. So, alright, I guess I'm just going to run by these guys. They have 4,000 health, so I'll avoid them like the plague. Jesus Christ. Oops. Watch out for that guy. Make sure I'm not in combat, and off we go. Make sure I trigger the right quest here. Now, like I said, this small little island here is pretty densely packed with mobs, especially where you need to go. So, pull with care, which is what we'll do. We will use or utilize our traps and slows where we can. They might be 2 or 3 levels below us. I don't know how that's going to work out, but either way, if you see my stream before, you know my number logic, and once we get to 3 or 4, we are, you know, we're on a different level of reason. We need to start deciding whether or not we want to run away or kill the packs. 9 times out of 10, you want to try to run away. Alright, so let's... yeah, so there's just combat already going on. They're everywhere. I think they're all in this town. Like the story behind this is that the Naga are infiltrating the town. So you almost have to kill stuff to get into it, to the quest giver, unless he's around back, which he is. These guys are level 36, so I must return to... no, I don't want to return there just yet. Take that. Need to kill 10 of these guys and then slay the general. So let's just work our way to the general and kill what we can along the way. Like I said, there is a rare spawn that pops up around here, and she is along the back, so yeah, I don't see her. Usually she's right there, but she has a pretty low spawn rate. I don't see her too awful often. But he's got 2,600 health, so let's heal Sam, send him in, and light this guy up. Give him another dire beast, heal him once again, and that should be about it. There we go. Alright, so the reason I don't like going to those doorways for these quests is like they generally like to hide a mob on either side of the doorway. So if you run out, you're aggroing 2 right off the rip. So we'll avoid playing into their hand as much as possible. We got some mage weave that'll sell alright. And that's 5 of 10. Alright, so this isn't too bad. I just remember it being a lot worse, but is that the rare? Oh, that is the rare. That makes sense. She has 2 spawn locations, so it's either in that other building or this one. So, okay. Now I know. So let's heal Sam and send him on up there. She has 2,000 health, and she's going to give us almost 3,200 XP. Got another decent green. Tuck that there. Sorry, I'm just organizing my bag here so I don't accidentally click stuff that doesn't need to be clicked. The technicalities of... ooh, was that a gun? Oh, it's the same one I have. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's move. And we need 4 more of these guys. So this wasn't too bad at all. They're all kind of distracted by in combat, but I just, for some odd reason, I remember them wanting to wreck me pretty well. And this will be number 10. Okay. We have Sam Hill, and I guess this guy gives us a fight back. Let's see. I must return to Feathermoon. Nice. Okay. I'm alright. I am alright with that. Maybe once we're in a longer flight, I'll put up the update from for the other YouTube Ironman challengers. So we are just an hour into the stream, and we might be hitting 39 here. Let's see. Hopefully this is kind of like the other quest where it opens a door to do 3 or 4 more at a time, because it's kind of the back and forth chasing one quest at a time that takes the longest to complete. There it is, 39. Alright, so let's report to Sylvia at the Tower of whatever that was. Alright, so we are now heading east, which gets us closer to that other horde camp, which does have guards that will kill you, so do be on the lookout for those. And let's see, do we have a vendor in here? Nope. Enchanting trainer, alchemy trainer, nah. Nothing that's gonna help us at all. Kind of surprised they don't have a weapons master out here. Not really, now that I think about it. Most people don't actually ever buy anything from those guys. Go ahead and close that, make that a little less shiny. And here we go. Quest hub number 3, I think. Yeah, I think we're getting to the level now where kind of unlike Teldrassil and Darkshore, where the rare spawns would pop up every 15 minutes or so. I think these guys are kind of down for 30 minutes or an hour if you kill them. Still with the Zap Giants. Alright, use the... you know what? This guy's going to send us right back down there, isn't he? Jesus Christ. Alright, so if you are doing the Feathermoon, if you are questing in Feraless and you're around Feathermoon, make sure you grab the quest from the Goblin, because he's going to have you go right back down there and take care of the giants as well as the elementals. I did not know that, so next time we're here we'll know it, but we'll have to go back and do these quests this time. Let's see, zap a Feraless Giant into a more manageable form. Let's see, how close do we have to get to him? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, so that's one. We need to kill these guys as well. I hope the cores drop at 100% drop rate. Otherwise, we might be here killing these guys for quite some time. Let's see. Oh man, that's not good. Yeah, we'll be killing these elementals for a little bit of time. It looks like the drop rate's not 100%, and we need 10 of them. So, alright, we're going to use the Water Strider. take care of these guys first, and then farm the hell out of the elementals probably. Go ahead and top off Sam. Just make sure he's doing alright in health. I guess we have to mount up here again, just to keep this as quick as possible. Garrett says, hi, just got here. How you doing today? What's going on, Garrett? How you been? We're having kind of like a unplanned stream session today. My plans kind of opened up this afternoon. I thought I was going to be a little bit more busy in real life, but that's not going to be the case today, and that's going to give us a chance to kind of catch back up and get ahead as much as possible. How's everything going on your side? So that's going to be last. Nope, we need one more. I guess the other guy didn't drop it for whatever reason. And there we go. So that's those. Where do we need to go for the elementals? Are they on land? That would be really nice if they're on land. Since we have to kill more than 10. Huh. I don't know if I'm following behind someone. But, alright, here we go. They're starting to pop up now. The frostbolts hit for about 3%, so I think that's going to be manageable. We'll just kind of blast our way through these guys as much as possible. What's that? It's not a rare, so not worried about it. Sam gets another heal, and we get to do another pull. We only have 2 out of 5, so like I said, it looks like the drop rates may be 1 and 2, 1 and 3. So we might need to kill 20 to 30 of these guys. Jesus Christ. Garrett says, I'm fine, thanks. I'm still farming pets. I have 418 now. Very nice. Where are you farming them at? Is it just kind of like, are you capturing them out in the wild, or farming them out of dungeons? What's your style? Now it looks like, okay, never mind. I'm just reading the highlighted area wrong. I thought I was outside of it, but no, I'm not. Let's see if we can loot this. There we go. Give Sam a heal and send him on his way. Now, do I still have the shrinking thing in case that guy, if I pull one of those guys? Yeah, I think I do. So I'm going to put it here just in case I need to use it and one of these guys accidentally pulls. The Ironman's more about kind of that scenario. It's not really about kind of managing the, I guess, the unplanned encounters, whether you accidentally pull 4. It's more along the lines of trying to prevent those encounters from happening altogether. Now, sometimes obviously that can't happen, and accidents happen. But I think that's more what the Ironman is in general, just kind of trying to avoid those scenarios, or if you know you're going into it, at least planning ahead. So I don't think it's not a button clicking skill as much as it is just kind of mapping out what you're going to do next. Kara says, catching all I can, old raids. Okay, nice. Yeah, trying to think, where did I think I've gotten all the ones out of ICC that are available. I don't think I've gotten all the ones out of Old War. Those, just because it's such a long dungeon, I haven't really gone in there as much. I probably should, and just try to get that mount at the end. I think what's what? Miramon's head? Jordan, welcome back. How you doing? We were doing a little bit of a unplanned stream time here, but we are going to try to catch up as much as possible. How's everything going your way, Jordan? So we'll turn these quests in up here, and maybe I could have used my Hearthstone, but I think that would have saved me all of like 2 minutes. So we'll save it in case we get put into a dark cave somewhere. I should have grabbed the water strider. I knew that as soon as I mounted up. There we go. Jordan says, I'm doing good, meeting up with friends again tomorrow. What about you? We're doing pretty good. I'm not sure where we last picked up, but of course I did die at 85, and then the next day I died at 33 because I'd made a careless mistake. And so now today, we're now at 39, so I think we're doing alright. The goal today is to stream for about 3 to 4 hours, depending on what happens in real life, and then maybe get up to 50. That would be nice. That way we can start talking about Outland again. But going pretty good. Having a good day. Just thought I saw something fly by. But yeah, I have no complaints at all. It's pretty good. Haven't died, haven't had any close calls, so no complaints over here. Alright, so I think we can keep going southeast. And that'll take us to our next quest hub. But yeah, we did almost a 9-hour stream yesterday, and I don't know how often I'll do that. I was pretty tired by the end of it, but we did get pretty far. We went from 13 to 37, and it took me forever to timestamp that video. I need to go back and add key quests, because there are some dangerous quests in Desolus, and I need to highlight those just in case other people are going to do the Ironman challenge. So I'm going to pick up the I want to run by this quest and this turn in, just so I can get the flight path and maybe bind my Hearthstone to this place if it's available. And then once we do that, we'll begrudgingly go into another cave and kill more Yetis there. Use whistle to call 3 Feathermoon Wisps. Okay. Do that here in a second. Like I said, let's see if we can find a innkeeper maybe? Huh. There's no innkeeper? I guess we can sell some stuff. I'll sell all this. Alright, let's just pick up these quests just in case. Oh wow, we got a bunch of quests to do now. That's nice. So we might this might start to speed up a bit. Let me take a look in this tower and see if we can bind our Hearthstone here. I'm kind of surprised that we could bind our Hearthstone at a place that only gave us really 3 quests, and 2 of those came from outside of the place. And then we're not going to have a Hearthstone where we have, it looks like 5 quests, if not more, and then their follow-up. So let me just take a quick look here. Just that doesn't kind of add up to me. I guess that's what they did. Okay. I guess we'll bind our. We have a Hearthstone at Feathermoon. I guess if we want, we can just fly back over here. So anyway, we need the forces of nature. I am not sure what I'm supposed to be doing with this. Let me see. Use the whistle to recall 3 Feathermoon West. The Sentinels make up the bulk of our forces here, but a well-rounded Night Elf army requires more than just Night Elves. The creatures of this forest, our ancestral home, have protected us for many centuries. We simply need to rally them. Take this whistle. Our allies know this sound, and you'll be using it to recall them. Before you start gathering creatures, I'd like you to recall a few of our wisps, just for practice. You can use it among them. Is that it? Oh, that's it right there. Nice. Okay. Alright, there's one. And our third one should be here, I guess. Nice. And we didn't even have to dismount to whistle. Imagine that. Turn that in. That's easy. 6,300 XP. Use the whistle to rally 10 hippogriffs. Okay. Alright, so now we're going into the cave. Unfortunately. Here we go. I think the cave is... The entrance is down here, I think. Yeah, because we have to turn in the beacon over here, so we'll do it. It's good XP, I suppose. These guys are level 37, so I don't mind grinding them too much, as long as they don't continue to hit me for 10% of my health. And work our way into that cave over there. I want to say there's a rare spawn, but I don't remember. I might be... since the caves kind of share a common architecture, I might be thinking of a different cave. We'll slow him down while the kill command resets, and boom. Sam is now hitting for nearly 1,000 again, so that's kind of nice. We have traps, so we'll take care of that guy. Just so I don't have to deal with 2 of these things hitting me for 10% of my health. I will keep that there. Give Sam a heal. And take care of this. No concerns. We're 100% in control. I shouldn't say that. As soon as I say that, I know we'll get a bugged mob or something shooting us from under the ground. So let's not say stuff like that. Alright, so that's done. I'll accept the... we gotta escort this guy. Shit. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. Alright, so I'll go through my spiel with the escort quest. As much as possible, kind of anticipate where they're going. It kind of sucks twice as much that he's running through a cave, but we just cleared it, which is why I kind of accepted the quest. The reason you want to work ahead of them, and not too far ahead, or you might fail the escort, but far enough ahead where you don't pull them into combat and kill mobs in advance. Like this right here, he's probably heading this way, so we want to knock this guy out, and then I'm going to send Sam over there. The reason we're doing that is a lot of times these escort quests have spawns that pop up during the quest or right at the very end, and you want to avoid a situation where you're going from 1 or 2 mobs and handling those to, say, 3 or 4. Because the fight difference, or the dynamic of the fight, is so different and it escalates so quickly. It's not a linear, you know, like 2 mobs isn't twice as hard as 1 mob. Just like 3 mobs isn't 3 times harder than 1 mob. It's like 6 times harder, like that right there. Alright, so we're going to trap that guy. And, so, you know, like, if there was a mob here and we didn't take care of it, we would have had, instead of 1-3, and that just changes the dynamic of the fight much more than it would otherwise. Where's he going now? I think we have to follow him all the way. Okay, we're good. Alright, that works. I think if you do all 3 or 4, however many there are, you get a pet at the end. I don't quite remember how that works out, or if that's still the case. Alright, so we'll pick up where we left off. We still need... Well, we might not. You know what? Let's just go back there. The only reason I'm going back into the second cave is I think there might be a rare spawn. If there's not, then there may be a mob back there in the corner that drops a quest item. So I would like to get the achievement that we completed Fairless as much as possible. That way I can talk about it later. What is... Oh, okay. If you are new to the Ironman challenge, your Yetis are out here, by the way. But no pet battles at all. And that will flag your character for the Ironman challenge. Oh, someone's here. Level 161 Horde. Alright. So that's going to make this a lot more dangerous. That's why we're going to take off. Because when you have a high level mob, especially in an enclosure like this, it's also true in the open area, but more so true in a cave, in a building, or a ship, where if you have a high level right there clearing through stuff, and he's probably just pet battling or whatever, but he's clearing out the cave, you have a very high probability of having the whole area just respawn on top of you, because the system's trying to adjust and account for a lack of mobs in the area. Ooh, let's slow him down. See, like, we killed him a while back, so it might not hold true for that, but the fact that he's killing him back there will definitely affect the respawn rate. Alright, so now we need to get 10 hippogriffs, kill 16 ogres, and then kill a named guy. So let's make our way toward the named guy and do the other 2 quests as we go. So we need to blow the whistle here. Oh, that's a different whistle. Try to keybind this as much as possible. What the hell? Horde Poacher. Alright, so it didn't flag us for PvP. That's what I was kind of concerned about. Alright, so if we're telling the griffins to, our hippogriffs to fly away, there's a good chance we're going to get a horde spawn on top of us, so we won't tell these guys to go away at a low level. Someone's cutting the grass like right next. I think they're riding a bike actually. That's fantastic. Okay, so maybe not a horde character every time we use the whistle. Oh, there's one. Alright. Oh, we don't even have to dismount. That's nice. Oh. I was hoping he would despawn, but negative. We're going to go ahead and eat because this is Fairless. We haven't been here before, so we're going to take this zone kind of serious, actually. Goofing around kind of caught us in Desolate, so I've learned my lesson. No more silly mistakes. Alright, so we need to send that guy off. And we'll send this one off over here, or not. And let's see. Trying to work my way to the ogre area without getting there just yet, because we still need 3. So we'll get this one, and then maybe there's one in the direction we're going. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. There we go. Sam actually was able to hit him before he respawned. Oh, I need little cat. There we go. And there we go. That's 10. And I thought we were going to not have to deal with a horde popping up, but that looks like I was wrong. Alright, so it looks like since the, if you look at this circle here, since it's so big, that's an indication that that guy patrols around a large area. So we'll not be careless here. Since he's a named mob, there's a good chance he's going to hit like a truck too, so I don't want him sneaking up on me. And a little free information. If you shoot a guy while he's laying down or sleeping, it should be a guaranteed crit. So let's see. 819. Nice. So we need... Alright, never mind. Cancel that. That was not a that was not a named mob. That was a quest item that could randomly drop. Alright. That works. Alright, so we have those two there. I'm going to trap the first one. And then get a free shot on the second one. Free crit. And then free crit. Since we have to kill so many, I feel like we're probably going to need to come back here, but I'd rather turn in this quest. Turn in this quest without having to run back before getting the follow-up, so we're just kind of being a little cautious, I suppose. I'll go ahead and get Sam to hit this guy before he hits me. Kind of keeping our eyes out for any possible rare spawns. Also, kind of killing in a wide sweeping nature, that way nothing sneaks up on us. So this should be a free crit. Nice. There is a cave there, actually. So as much as I hate going in them, let's go in it and see if there's rare. Let me see. All these quests are kind of close by. Look for the Lost Apprentice in the Dark Mist ruins. Will this cave take us there? Is he in here? No, he's not. We're rare hunting, guys. Completely unnecessary, and I don't really know why I'm doing it, but I feel like this would be just a good chance to I don't see anything. Take a look back here. Let's put that there. Alright, is that a rare? No, no. And what about at the end of this cave here? Whoops. I targeted the wrong dude. And no rares. Alright. So we know we don't have to go back in here for any reason, I don't think. Unless... nothing. Since he's trapped, might as well. Sometimes they aggro if you run by them too close, even run too close by them, even if they're trapped, so I don't want him chasing me down 400 yards later, bringing everybody he passed by with him. Yeah, let's hearth, because our hearth is bound to Feathermoon, and we can turn in that quest that's right there anyway, so we'll do that. And which way? There we go. Twyla says, "Hi, I'm back." Welcome back, Twyla. What you been up to? Still doing the transmog stuff, or you switched to something else? So it looks like we're going to hit 40 here pretty soon. and normally we take a break at the 2 or 3 hour mark, but and I had planned that when I hit 40 I was going to fly back to Darnassus to get the training. However, since we're hitting it so early and the speed difference isn't going to make too much of a difference for us because this stuff is relatively close by, when we go on break, maybe in an hour and a half or so, I'll fly back during the break and get the training, and we'll come back then, because I don't want to fly that way, spend 10 minutes flying, and then 10 minutes back, and then take a break 30 minutes after that. So just to kind of keep the pace going, I need to find the fight path first. I'll go get the training while we take our 3 hour break, I guess. Trying to say I did a mog run. Oh, I did mog runs offline on my oh my word, when you're available you need to see these mogs. Nice. Alright, yeah, I'll do that. I might need to farm on Zul'Farrak. I have a hard time making myself take me to the battle ruins. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I have a hard time making myself do the Azeroth dungeons for transmogs, just because I've been doing them for like 10-12 years now, and only here recently, have the gear you've been getting, can you put into a transmog folder, binder, whatever you want to call it. But so I've had a hard time forcing myself to do the old content. But I hear it sells really well. Alright, but I kind of do other things to get gold too, so usually when it comes to transmog, if I don't have it, I'll usually bind it to myself, just because I'm more of a collectionist at this point, I suppose. And let's see, deliver to what's his name? So we need to go here, and we need to go here. So let's go, wait a minute, we need to turn something in. Oh, up there, okay. Use the modified soulstone to capture Gordok Ogre. Alright. Let's go ahead and rally the treants now, I suppose. Like he says, just got done with one, going to eat lunch and hopefully get rid of my headache. Well, I hope so. I know the headaches suck. How much longer do you think you have there? Let's see. Twyla says, usually on good days selling mogs, I pull about 250k. Really? That would describe a good day. Like, how often is a good day though? And is it Zul'Farrak kind of gear, or is it, just a spread of gear? Because 9 times out of 10, if I get something good, most people don't drop the gold, but it may be different now. It very well may be different now. So if you are pulling those kinds of numbers, that's really interesting. I didn't think people were buying them that much. Alright, so that's one treant. Ah, the damn horde's still here. Grab that tree in as well. Try not to shoot it on accident. Get rid of the bear here. An iron fur bear. I killed it during the Ironman challenge. I feel like there's a joke somewhere, but not clever enough to think of it. Alright, so I guess we'll go this way. I think it says 5 hours, maybe. Whew. Alright. We'll be here. We'll be streaming. We'll keep you company. Try says from Zulfrak on my server, 100% mog equals gold. Wow, that's really impressive, actually. Did I already do this guy? Yeah, I did. I'm on Khadgar, which is bound to Ilaria, and I've never really spent much time mog farming. For one, like I was telling you earlier, I don't see too many people buying it. For two, should I say, my RNG is just terrible. Like, oops. Like if there's a 10% chance of me picking up the item, it'll take me 100 shots to get it. Every single time for whatever reason. That's why I have a hard time farming mounts, because I know my luck is pretty poor when it comes to that stuff. This should be number 5, right? Alright, perfect. Ah, damn horde. Woo, level 40, guys. And we now have Bestial Wrath, so Sam is now a full-fledged hunter pet. Should I take care of that now or later? Well, damn, I don't know. We'll come back. The series of quests might progress us in that direction anyway, so we'll come back. I feel like right now the current questline story has us going up north. And I know I keep talking about horde camps and the NPCs and whatnot, but I am nervous about that. I've died so many times to this camp. And it wasn't as a Ironman challenger, it was just like as a normal guy just running through. So I think they have max level mobs in the camp, so we will be watching out for that. Alright, so we need to kill 12 guys and then capture that one dude back there, so let's do that. Twilight says, my server is RP. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. Yeah, there's RP guys. They love their transmogs. That's one thing I've never done is RP. It seems like it would be pretty fun. You know, like if you did it right, you would kind of get a I don't know what the word is, a connection to your character that would make you want to play and you know, add another element to the game, I suppose. Never done it. Never kind of had too much of an interest to do it, but it seems like it would be neat to do. Alright, so we're looking for ogres at this point. All the while watching out for every other item, evidently. Our mob, should I say? M-O-B, mob. Maybe I should use a different word, because I feel like using mogs and mobs is can be confusing, especially the way I pronounce them. Oh, okay. Alright, so let's kind of be careful, make sure we're not grabbing any elites. Doesn't seem to be the case. And we'll just grind our way through, I suppose. These guys have about 1300 health, so they are kind of manageable, I suppose. We need to, at one point, capture a guy, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy down here. It looks like the ogres are pretty spread out, so That's kind of my mindset. I'm going to kill these guys down here while I can. That way I kind of don't have to backtrack over myself and run over my own respawns. Twilight says, I even have 40... Oh, ex-auctioners. Cleaver, which has a 0.1 drop rate. It's a vanilla WoW only item from Zofract, and Blizz was thinking of removing it. Oh, Executioner's Cleaver. Okay, I got you. Ooh, what's that? Alright. I thought that was gonna pull a whole room full of stuff. I feel like I've heard of the Executioner's Cleaver before. Is it... That's not the sword where you kind of combine two one-handers into one two-hander, is it? Because I have done that before, but I thought if you... No, because both those one-handers drop off the boss, and those are soulbound, so I'm guessing if you combine those, that's soulbound, so that's probably not what you're talking about. Twilight says, if you raise a tune on one rest chord, I'll give you Mogs as a welcome. Appreciate it, we'll do that. Yeah, I might make a a bank ult and maybe level her up, him or her up in some way. I feel like, so we've talked before in my second Ironman challenge was going to be a warrior, but what I've remembered earlier today was that warriors die during their artifact quest. And that would explain why there's not a level 110 warrior. So I think the warrior I was thinking about leveling might be pretty good to do as a bloodthirsty Ironman, where you do less than 230 quests, and then only use it using white gear. So that is the bloodthirsty Ironman now. Because like I said, warriors, in order to do the Ironman challenge, they cannot get their artifact. So that kind of cuts them off from doing any of the Legion quests. Where do I need to go? Ogre Mage captured. So probably all those guys have been killing, huh? Yep. Whoops. Let's go capture this guy. I guess we throw the orb at him? Or do we weaken him first? I guess we should read the quest, huh? This is neither a crude or ogre trinket, nor an ancient relic made by my kind. Its specific construction is new to me, and the fact disturbs me greatly. The Wolf Girl will be sending you to the Dire Moon soon. To fight the Gordok elite. They are leaders of the Gordok. Alright, there's really not too much information there, so let's just weaken them. I'm going to sit here and spam it while Sam kills them. Silence that. Oh, okay, weakened. Well, I guess it says it right in the tooltip. Alright. It's amazing how easy these quests are when you read them. So we'll go ahead and turn those two in. All the while avoiding the horde as much as possible. So if this doesn't, I think this is kind of going to lead us to turn in the quest, I guess inside whatever this dungeon is, Dire Maw. You can, if the quest giver is on the inside of the dungeon, you can kill him provided you don't kill any bosses. You can kill him. Alright, let me try that again. You can turn in that quest provided you don't kill any bosses, because that is the restriction. You cannot join any groups or raids, but you can go into a dungeon or raid as long as you don't kill any bosses. So that's kind of the allowance to let you turn in quests inside of a dungeon. I don't do it. I don't go into a dungeon at all just because I don't want to risk it. So that's just my preference, but you're completely allowed to do so. Just kind of keep an eye on the road, making sure there's no horde. Nikki says AFK. Alright, no problem, Nikki. Be safe. Elysium says, hey Moon, so sad to hear your last attempt failed at 85. Good luck to this one, mate. I appreciate it. Yeah, a little update for you though. That wasn't my last attempt. We've actually 85. We died in Pandaria, and then I turned around and died again at level 33 because I was being careless, for lack of better terms and explanations. I did timestamp all of my videos, so if you want to go back and take a look at what I did, there is that feature. But yeah, it's, did I run by the guy? I think I did. Yep. Yeah, I'm more aggravated about myself at the 33 death than the 85 death. Talk to Sylvia at the tower. That's fine. Well, where is she? Oh, she's down there. Okay. Disengaged, avoid some fall damage. But yeah, 85, the 85 death kind of put us in, it was a bad situation. We got caught up in respawns. We had mobs see through my shadow meld as well as my feigned death, and it was just all around a collection of failures. So I don't feel as bad about that death as I do 33, and assuming that, is this in the instance? No, we actually just have to run in there. Oh man. Alright, I did not want to have to go back there, but we'll do it. We're going to try to get the achievement for doing all the quests in Fairless. So as long as it keeps us away from the horde camp, we should be alright. Elysium says, damn, been away for some time and I did not know you had another attempt. Yeah, well, the idea was to actually catch back up as quickly as possible, and that's kind of why I was being careless. Oh, okay, I thought I was in combat for a second. And I had taken on the suit of a Naga, and I thought it was an avatar. So, you know, if the avatar broke, then no big deal, you just pop out and you do what you need to do. But it was actually a disguise, so when it died, I died. And I just wasn't paying attention to that because my UI changed, and I just assumed it was an avatar. And yeah, it was really a silly mistake, so that's why I was kind of aggravated at myself. But no big deal. I was at 33. We were able to get there and back in a day. And so yeah, this is the third attempt. Elysium says, yeah, I saw the video for the 85 fail. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Elysium says, how are the other streamers doing? That's a good question. I'll pop that up. So these guys aren't quite up to date just yet. I know Fellow Swede just leveled up to 14 or 15. So she has her lock up to that point so far. And then Dalaran Gaming was going to, I came in at the very last like 30 seconds of his stream, and I think he was logging off due to a thunderstorm. So I wasn't able to see how far he got, or if he just immediately canceled, because he didn't upload the stream afterwards. So I'm thinking that he was just kind of starting it and then he changed his mind. So I want to say he's still at 41. So that was my goal, is to at least by this weekend catch back up with at least Dalaran Gaming. But Redzy is flying pretty much. I think he streams the Ironman challenge once or twice a week, but I didn't see that dog. He had a couple close calls in Red Ridge. There's a quest where you have to sneak through the sleeping dogs and pick up the key. And he went in at the wrong angle, and the dude bubble hearth. I didn't know you could still do that, and that was pretty neat to see. I don't know if he had that macroed or what, but he bubble hearth right out of there. And if that is a macro, and if I do a paladin, I am totally going to take that because that's an awesome FU I'm out kind of spell. But oh, let me put that back down so that's not there the entire time. But yeah, as far as the other streamers, that's how they're going. I need to somehow figure out how to get back there. We need to disrupt a sermon. So Elysium says, "Hope you will win the race if you consider a race." Yeah, the competitive side of me does, but that's kind of why I'm wanting to get right back into it immediately. But we've done pretty well, aside from the ceiling mistakes and whatnot. So I'm happy with the progress so far. I think we should be able to start talking about Outland as early as next week. Okay, let me read this before I put myself in a bad situation. Disrupt Choco's Twilight Sermon. Twilight Hammer here. This is far more serious than I expected. We got to put a stop to this. I don't know if I'm ready to lead such an offensive, but I'm not about to let my face get in the way of... Oh, my fears, not face. My fears get in the way of what needs to be done. I will rally our forces from Featherman Stronghold, head to Dire Maul, make your way to the arena, kill that dog, and disrupt Chogo's activities. We will launch our attack during the confusion. Okay? So that just means I need to somehow get back there. I'm going to try this way. I know there's two different kind of entry points in the Dire Maul, and I don't know if one actually puts you in the instance and the other puts you in the open world area, so we'll just head down this way and see what happens. But yep, we are definitely going for 110 on this guy. I think we learned our lesson pretty well in... Can I not go through there? Oh, I can't. Okay. No problem, we'll take the loot. Alright, let me see. It's kind of hard to get any sort of familiarity with the map. This map, just because it's not indicative of this one in any way. Maybe here? Oh, I think we lucked out. Alright, so how much health do these guys have? He's level 38, 1500 health. Cho'Gall is a boss with only 6.8 million. So I don't think we'll be fighting him. Elysium says, "Are you nervous about going back to Mists of Pandaria?" A little bit. Because I think what happened is that we were following behind someone and I didn't realize it. The other thing is that in previous expansions, you know, going from, say, Azeroth to, what is it, Outlands, and then from Outlands to Northrend, the quest is normalized, the XP you get, but the XP you get from killing mobs takes a significant jump, and I think that's the case because those mobs generally hit harder or have more armor or more mechanics. Excuse me. So yeah, I think next time that will be a very slow, methodical style of pulling, because I had gotten complacent and started just pulling as I did normal. When Sam got away from me, I just figured I'd handle it and then go from there. So I'm going to try to inch toward this as much as possible. Keithy, welcome back, bud. No, long time no see. How you doing? These guys are speaking, are yelling. I don't know. I don't think you guys can see the text, but they're yelling at each other. So I'm kind of letting that play out a little bit and see what happens, or if he has 2600 health. He's not on elite. I wonder if we have to go down below and aggro from there, because that the blue circle is, out of all of your map icons, or map indicators of where quest icons are, the smaller the icon, generally I've found that the less accurate it is. I know there's a... Jesus Christ. I don't want to go down. Okay, they have 127 health. That's fine. I'm trying to look for like a doorway to see if we need to go down there. Let me go over here real quick. Alright, so there's the entry point. I don't know if... They're still talking. So I don't know if it's just a long RP event or if I'm not getting close enough or what the deal is. Guy said just kind of get there and wait for the show, so I'll try it this way. I'll is he repeating his speech? He is. Okay, so maybe I'm not in the right spot. Let's see if I can get down there another way. Dire Maul is kind of massive. Keithy says, good, setting up for my stream of Factorio. Is that the name of your channel? Factorio? Factorio. Factorio. If I'm saying that right. Keithy says, I've set you up on Discord so peeps can see when you stream. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, when I get a chance, I'll look at that information if you want to send it to me. And I'll chime in there. Sorry if I am not trying to ignore you by any means, just trying to figure out what I need to do next without Cho'Gall just blowing the whole place up. So I'm going to stand here and give that like 30 seconds and see if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Otherwise, I'm going to run down this hallway and see if that gets me down there to the bottom of the arena. Elysium says, does it count as a violation of the Ironman rules if a max level comes and helps you without grouping with you? Generally speaking, yes. And the way they kind of monitor that is that your killing percentage. So I guess the amount of mobs you engage with compared to your killing blows. I'm not sure how they get their percentage, but it has to be above 75%. So it kind of gives an indication that, hey, was someone kind of carrying you without being in a group? So they kind of check for it that way, but I'm sure people have tried to work their way around it. I think I might have to go down there, guys. Huh. Keithy says the game is Factorio, not the channel. Oh, okay, I got you. Nikki says, looks like I will be home in an hour or so. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Well, that went quicker than expected. Alright, so let's see. Let's go down the tunnel here and see if that's where we need to... This doesn't make sense. I missed. That's awesome. He moves fast, so maybe he's got 1300 health. See, I've never done Farreless, so I'm not really sure how this all works out, but I wish he would come back to where he just was. I can't believe I missed. Amateur hour. There you go. Alright. So let's blow this guy up. We'll go ahead and use our well, there wasn't much to that actually. Alright, so that room doesn't lead anywhere, in case you guys were curious. Huh. Alright, so we phased into another area. Nikki says she doesn't need me. She needs you, Nikki. Alright, so I thought either I hate getting close to that guy just because he has 6.8 million health. This quest is taking way too much time. It is not worth all this. What if I just jump down there? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna jump down there, disengage. Okay. Alright, now we're getting into it. Let's see what's going on. So I have no idea where the entrance to get me to this point was. So that's what kind of why I just jumped down there like a noob. But let me see here. I guess we just wait for the show and wait for our support to come. I don't want to get too close over there and have those guys jump down with a massive AoE. So I'm kind of watching chat, make sure it doesn't start repeating itself, indicating that I'm not in the correct area. Yeah, so like that right there. That's what I didn't want. Since it's only one though, it's not too big of a deal, I suppose. No, that's not what I wanted. Alright, so he's got 2600 health. That's not too bad, it's manageable. And oh shit. Oh boy. Stuff like this makes me nervous, like, oh, okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I think maybe this is the point where they come and save me. So he's doing like a long cast there. Do I get out? Is there an item I'm supposed to be clicking here? Okay, so they saved me. Alright. So I'm going to try to avoid... I guess we shoot the guy, I don't know. I'm just going to keep moving just so if he throws that little fireball thing, I'm not... Ah, damn, he did it again. Okay, he became unengageable. Thank you, Elysium. I didn't see that. I was already stuck into it there. Appreciate that though. Alright, so I did do that right then. Alright. So I should be getting credit for it here pretty soon. Once all these guys go away, I'll just stand here and hopefully the event doesn't restart before it completes. Chugall will jump into the arena with 2 of his guards, but no worries with the... Oh, okay. Ah, they're back. They're back. They're back. Why didn't it reset? I don't understand that. Why did it reset? Was I too far away? I might have been on the wrong side of the arena. This really is amateur hour, isn't it? Okay. Alright. Let's stand here this time. Hopefully these guys don't kill me. Jesus Christ, what was that? Alright, so I guess this is where it starts. Dude, if this kills me, just because this quest decided to do its own thing here. Alright, so I'll stay on this side of the arena. I'm just gonna stay on passive so I don't pull aggro. Just kind of auto shot there. Let's do sweeping circles here. Moonfire is probably our stuff, so I'm not worried about that. Just want to watch where that fireball goes. Alright. Elysium says, Sandras and all of his buddies start to walk away. If you don't exit the arena, Cho'Gall will respond and jump in the deep forest, pull down again, and waste a minute of your time. Alright, my bad. Elysium, you're trying to save me time, and I still did it wrong. Okay, so I get you now. So we follow him out. I appreciate that. Thank you. I've been in a perpetual state of doing that quest again. At least it registered this time. Okay. Alright, we're walking out. We're leaving. We're done. We did it. So that should... That's not a rare. I'll leave it alone. I need to go over here. Ooh, shit. These dogs are everywhere. Okay, yep. How's the saying go? Leave sleeping dogs lie. Let sleeping dogs lie. So that's what we'll do. And I think that's it for this leg of the quest. I think at this point we can go further south than Fairless. So yeah, no, I appreciate that, Elysium. Man, thought I was going to be doing that 5 more times before it worked. Each time Cho'Gall did anything, I could feel my skin crawl because it's like, oh, I hope I don't die here. Because more often than not, I think people die because of a quest bugging out or something outside of their control. So automated things like that make me nervous when it comes to the Ironman challenge in general. Excuse me, sorry. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of here. We are done. I hope I don't see Cho'Gall until Cataclysm. These guys are all level 37. And rather than gathering them all up and having them chase me down the ruins of Dire Maul, I'm gonna kill them as I see them. That's probably the safest way to handle mobs in general. So we'll take care of this guy. He doesn't hardly hit for anything. And oh, for some odd reason I keep not seeing that dog. Alright, I think we are free to go once we've killed this guy. And we'll turn this in and we'll start going south. I'm going to do a change of plans here. Let's just hug this wall. Like I said, once we go on break, I'll go get the mount training to run faster, but I don't want to spend 10 minutes flying there, then 10 minutes flying back, and then we go on break and just make the Ironman process slow in general. So as much as possible, we'll try to keep this streamlined, even though I am kind of a noob in this zone. This is the first time I think I've quested in this zone since Cataclysm, so I do know enough to stay out of this area as much as possible. I'm not quite sure where the Horde camp is, but I know it's close by, so I think we're alright. We'll just kind of walk out that way. We don't aggro too much more. Took a little longer than I was hoping, but we did survive, so that's the important thing, as long as we make it out alive. Trying to keep his keep level 33 from repeating itself as much as possible, especially since last time when I made it to 85, I leveled in Western and Eastern Plaguelands at this level, so this area is, like I said, fairly new to me, and I'm just making sure there's no horde on the road or anything that would come out and one-shot me. Alright, so the quest turn-in is here. See if there's a follow-up, which it doesn't look like there is. Excuse me. I'm kind of halfway tempted to kill the ogres in this, not the ogres, but the yetis in this cave. Because I thought that they dropped a quest item that you're supposed to pick up and continue on it. I might be wrong. I've already picked it up from the yetis beforehand, but let's just go ahead and see if we can complete the quest. If we run out of quests and we haven't gotten the achievement for completing it in this zone, we'll come back and grind yetis in this cave. But I think doing that now would probably be a waste of energy. It would be a good way to get some cloth though. Alright, so we'll sneak around this way, avoiding as much as possible. I think we're going to get to a point where we start seeing those insects within the game, where that's all we are going to see in Silithus. Go ahead and kill him. And okay, I get it. So for this quest, we need to go back to Booty Bay. I don't even think we have a flight path, to be honest. We may or may not do that, because like I said, completing that may actually give us a further quest to go to Tarnaris, but it might waste an incredible amount of time going back and forth from Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor and back. Alright. I think I need to go over here. Maybe this is the pathway I'm supposed to be taking? Huh. Not quite. Oh, okay. It's that massive pathway right there. Alright, so let's just make sure nothing horde looking is watching us, or any rare spawns here. Nope. Okay. We're alright. I think we just need to safely make our way to that quest turn in. And we'll probably have another series of quests here. So I am going to somewhat clear a wider path than necessary, just because I'd rather have these guys not gang up on me. So we'll sneak into this building, turn this in, and that's not a good sign. He's dead. Alright, so we have 2 quests. Nice. Collect 6 piles of stuff, and then kill stuff to collect more stuff. So our bags sound like they're about to get filled up. Alright, that's... might have a decent drop rate here. And then I think we need to dig in the dirt for these little items. Hopefully they're not under the water too, because that's going to be really difficult to see. But we'll grab this while I'm here. That's kind of nice. Looks like everything's a 100% drop rate, so this might go a little bit quicker than I initially thought. Or did I speak too soon? I did. Did he drop his soul essence? Oh, he did. Maybe we might be alright. Okay. Then this should be... this guy should be the last one, I think. No, he didn't drop his soul essence. Okay. Looking for another dirt pile. I think that's it right there. I know at some point in some tiny portion of the map, Keith says, "I'm still here." Me too, Keithy. I'm still alive. I think at some portion of the map, the insects are present. I think I need to go back this way. And I don't know if they are our level or not. If maybe they come at a later level. Oopsies. Alright. Okay, so that's done. Let me run back through the path I just cleared. Gonna be doing all right. Now, Keith, are you talking about the Discord or the or something else? Oh, can't link it. Let me think. I have an idea. Copy paste it, but take out the dots for the .com, and I'll put it in, and should be able to link it then. Right, defeat Fast Twisted. So I think he's all the way in the corner there. Let me read this. One thing to kind of make note of is when you have a kill one, like a mob like this, is to kind of look at the quest and make sure you didn't get a quest item like this. Sometimes they don't pop up, sometimes they do, and you know, you don't want to be in a situation where you didn't know you had a quest item to use, and you try to engage something that one-shots you. So let's see, summons. This just summons them. The other spirits and I are bound here by a cruel demon named, we'll call him V, bound by V. He's our captor, a twisted, mindless beast who devours all souls over millennia. The lure of souls of arcane magic you've brought should be enough to draw him out. Take this condensed essence to the dead tree at the far north of the ruins and use it to lure V and slay him, that I may finally be free. Okay, so looks like there's no specific mechanic to use or to look out for, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and clear out the area just a little bit in case we have to run away. I don't want to run straight. What is that? Oh, that's a branch. I don't want to run straight into another mob, so we're just gonna kind of clear the area a little bit and make it more manageable. Alright, so we have I'll kill him just in case. That's free XP. Keith says finally. Alright. Give me a second to type that in. I'm going to kind of get in a safe spot. What I'll probably do is wait till we're flying and that way I can kind of do something without being at risk of killing myself. Where's the tree? Is it this tree? Oh shit. Right. Silence that. There we go. 2600 health isn't too bad. Yes, that was a little anticlimactic there. Thought we were about to fight some sort of demigod, but we survived. That's all that matters. We're alive for another quest. Yeah, Keithy, give me, like I said, once I get a break here and we're flying or something along those lines, I'll type that in and see what's up. Alright, so let's see. Let's turn this in here, see where she has us go. We might just need to go straight this way. I'll bring the Dark Mist Amulet to Moonspear at the Tower of Estefan. Whoa, what's this? Okay. Alright. Let's see. There is a flight path there. So that's what I'll do. Let me, I'll run to this place, turn in this quest, and then we'll fly back and turn in the other one, because I don't want to, have to run back and forth too awful much. Let me see. Oh, this seems to be nice. Trying to keep, I know the horde camps in that direction. Just not quite sure where it's at. These guys seem to all be friendly. Seems to be a nice place for me to be. I kind of like the aesthetic of the Ashram Vale, Dark Shore, and Fairless. Huh. I think I'll stay below it. What is this? Oh, it's a rare. Nice. It's a free... How much XP? Ooh. He just wrecked Sam. Wow. Glad that wasn't me fighting him. So we'll put the bracelet somewhere safe. There we go. Make sure we haven't accidentally equipped anything. We're still alright. And keep on pushing this way. I don't know if the Alliance have any reason to kill these guys other than them being aggressive. Like I said, I don't think I've ever gotten a quest to come out here and do that. But that might change here in a second. Alright, so we are here. Looks like it might actually be a decent quest hub, so let's grab the fight path. Grab all these quests in case they have us go back back west. So grab that. Borrow a hippogriff from... Alright, so hopefully, yeah, I was gonna say the quest in Stone Talon, whenever you had to take a hippogriff, it just automatically puts you on it. I'm glad they don't do that every single time. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, that lightened the zone up pretty good. Maybe the horde camp's closer to here? I think it is, actually. Because I know the horde camp's like right on top of a waterfall, and that looks like a good spot for it. Okay. So we'll be safe. Let's just go ahead and fly back there real quick. And take me there. So while we're doing that, let me pop up my... That's not it. Put that back down. One sec, I am going to try to pull up Discord here. Oops. Okay, got that. Move that over here while we fly. I'm going to try to type this in as I see it, Keithy. So it might take me a second here. G backslash 5 T 60. Let's see if it likes it. Not getting a response. So when we start flying again, I'll take another look. I might have mistyped something, but I think I got it right. Alright, so we'll turn in this. Got that. There's no follow-up. I don't think... We do need to go back here. Oh, no, it's just bugged out. Alright, so... Even though the one's here, I think this is your actual quest, so... Alright, mystery solved. Let's go fly back. And once again, while we fly back, I'll put this up real quick while I try to figure out the Discord information. Keith said, sorry, my daughter was crying. She had a bad dream. Oh, yeah. I know someone who has bad dreams from time to time, so no problem at all. I understand that. But I am still working on the Discord thing. For some odd reason, it's not punching through unless I'm doing something wrong here. Sorry guys if you're watching. I am working my way into Discord, so it's just a slow, maybe next minute here as I work this out real quick. Yeah, no, I don't have any dots, Keithy. I'm not sure. http:// discord.gg/ and then the series of numbers and letters. That's interesting. Usually it's it works fairly well, but oh, you know what? I think I did. I did forget the S, and it's in there now, but it's still not. Give me 1 second here. So let's see. Let's put this in, and one second. I want to look at chat. You had named it. Named it something. Oh, the game is. Sorry guys if you're watching. Normally I don't stop like this, but give me 1 second to try to work this out real quick. Asylum says, I'm out, sleep time, keep up the good work, and take care. Appreciate it, Asylum. You have a good rest of the night yourself. Nikki says, I am leaving in 10 minutes. Nice. Nikki, your work day was a lot shorter than you thought it was. Keithy says, blame me for the stop. Keithy, what I'll do is just so this doesn't take all day, because it looks like I just got a indication from the guys at the house here that plans might have shifted again. So what I'll do is I think I'm probably have about 20 minutes left. It sounds like, is that right? Okay, yeah, it looks like we have about 20 minutes left. So what I'll do is once we stop streaming, I'll work on getting that Discord connected and figure out what I'm doing wrong, because it's probably me. And then next time I stream, I'll jump in and we'll go at it. But since I have 20 minutes, let me go ahead and get as far as I can, and at least try to get to maybe level 41, 42. Yeah, sorry about that, Keithy. I did give that a shot there. I don't know why. Alright, let's go ahead and blow some cooldowns. Not sure why that's going that direction. Like I said, it's probably me, and I'm probably missing one tiny little detail there. But yeah, if we were going to do this for another hour, I would definitely give it a shot when we took our break. But yeah, like I said, it's looks like plans have shifted again, and I'll have to jump off here in about 20 minutes. So we're going to level as quickly as possible here. Oops. I'll try not to. Come on, Sam. I'll put him on passive, that's why. Alright. So we're back in business. Let's be careful, actually. New Thalmor. Where is that going to take me? Nightwish, speak with... Oh, I think that's right there at the corner. Alright, yeah, I'll save that quest for later. Go back. We'll knock out these two quests, and then maybe go up north around the Horde camp. So let's go ahead and knock out these trolls here. Trolls? No, gnolls. Looks like someone's been here already. So, there we go. Keith says, "Gotta love the shifting." Yeah, no, you almost have to kind of roll with the punches. You try to plan stuff, and then something happens, and then you have to switch it again. So, you know how it is. Tyler says, "Qyune, if you die again, try and level a rogue." You know, I've thought about a rogue. There's, I think, one or two that have made it to 110. It seems like they would be fun, and maybe difficult initially, but I think once you got to, say, whatever the level is where you get most of your cooldowns, it seems like it might be pretty decent, pretty fun, because you have your, you know, your oh shit spells, such as, you know, invisibility, or you know, you start having your, what do you call it, CC abilities, whether it's blind or sap and stuff like that. So it's almost, to me, it seems like it might be a melee hunter almost. But yeah, I mean, I'm all up for doing Ironman. This is what this channel is going to be about. So if we want to add a rogue to the roster, we'll definitely do that. But no, if I die again, though, we will be doing the hunter. We're going to keep doing the hunter until we get this right. That's the plan. How many tails do I need? Okay, one more. Probably gonna pull this guy. Yeah. I'm gonna pull Sam back, that way I can loot them both at the bottom of the hill. There we go. That way I don't have to run up there and loot that guy. Alright, so that worked out. We'll heal Sam up. Keithy says, quick question. You can't use a class weapon at 100, right? That's correct. You can equip it quickly to complete the class hall quest, because I think that at one point, you have to step in a circle or put it up in the air or something like that. You have to kind of equip it in order to complete the class order hall quest campaign. So they do allow you to do that, but you have to take it right back off and progress leveling with a white weapon. So we need 5 mountain giants rallied. So that's going to be the horn here. I wonder if it's going to dismount us. I wonder if I can put it on my toolbar. Nice. Ah, we don't even have to, it's the damn horde again. I should have expected that. That's the, 3rd time those guys have gotten me during the quest. But yeah, Keith, kind of going back to what you're saying, it's a kick in the kidney for hunters, because that means from 100 to 110, we don't have Haiti. And for warriors, it's can't really do it at all, because the warriors die during their I guess their order hall campaign. They die and then they're rezzed, and I expect that horde guy to be around. If not for that one, then the next one. But he says, Keith says, waiting here. Wow, only one horde. Okay, I'll be alright with that. Let's turn these in, and then we will make our way up here. But going back to Keithy, are you going to try a Bloodthirsty challenge? Yeah, so Keithy, what I'm thinking is, once I get to 110 with the hunter, the next challenge is to do Bloodthirsty Ironman combination with a warrior, because since we can't even do the campaign to be able to do the questing, I think that's probably the best candidate to do Bloodthirsty, because we're going to have to actually grind mobs in Legion anyway. So if we just kind of grind our way up there to begin with, you know, that might kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Now whether or not I'll stream that one, I might not. I don't know. It depends on the kind of feedback I get, because it's essentially just grinding, and you know, unless there's something incredibly interesting, or if people just enjoy 41, nice. If people enjoy watching me hunt rares or whatever it is I need to do, then yeah, I'll do it on stream. But I don't know if there's that big of an audience, you know what I mean? Kill 5 Woodpaw Alphas. Alright. So it looks like we have to go, I think since we have to go way over here for these guys, we'll then go north. But I am going to stay along this wall here. We've had pretty good luck with avoiding the horde stuff so far, so I'm going to try to keep that theme going as much as possible. I don't know why I'm running through this area. I know I'm going to have to come back and kill these guys eventually. But yeah, Keith, I don't know. Does that answer your question? I don't know if I answered it completely or not. Alright, let's see. Let's try to take the scenic route as much as possible. I think we can go straight at this point. And then we will hit that wall and go straight north. So we've done pretty good today. That was a nice little unexpected run so far. Or unexpected stream, should I say. Is this the alpha we need to worry about? No, but we're close, so we'll avoid him for now. Let's see. Do we run up the side of the hill here? Is this how we get to him, or? Yeah, there it is. It's a little difficult to see, but this is the path, following the little lights here. Ooh. They don't hit too bad. He hit me for about 7% of my health, so think that might be manageable. What's in the cave? I feel like there should be like a rare spawn there or something. Let's trap. Fine, we'll trap this guy. I don't want two of those guys charging me. Yeah, so it looks like every time I want to pull this, I'm going to take some level of damage. Whoa, come on, Sam. Jesus Christ. Oh, I got him on passive again. So that's going to kill. I need to stop putting that cat on passive. Last, what, 20 minutes of the stream and I get down to 40%. So that's why I hate messing with Sam's taunt or his aggressiveness, because I always forget to switch that back. Alright, so that's 5. We're done with that. Let's go north now. I do not enjoy killing those guys. Alright, so that's done. Let's see here. Alright, so I know we're getting closer to the horde camp. I'm just not 100% sure where it's at. And I'm just making sure I don't aggro any guards or make anybody angry. Do we need to kill these? Not really. I wonder if we're gonna have to come back and kill these guys though. Not sure, but let's just kind of clear like a path of death. That way, seems like there's a lot of patrolling mobs, so need to rally the fairy dragons and then kill 5 ogres, I guess. So where the hell are the fairy dragons? Oh, we're not even there yet. Jesus Christ. That's kind of what happens when you're new to a zone. You make those kind of mistakes, and I'm kind of hoping that those aren't the mistakes that end up killing me again. Alright, I guess I need to find a better slope to run up. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and kill anybody that kind of moves. That way we have no risk of a patrol sneaking up behind us. And I think we're going to be easing up on the fairy dragons here pretty soon. Go ahead and kill this guy as well. The architecture, not the architecture, but the texture is kind of nice. It's it makes things more difficult to see, which I think is the intent. Let me switch to this one. And I'm sure a horde guy is going to pop up behind me. I sense it. Let's take care of him. And I think I want to try to hover around this edge as much as possible. Rally him. No horde. Seem to be alright. Nikki says, signing off. Alright, Nikki. It's good to see you. You have a safe drive. Excuse me. Let's see. I guess we can mount up and actually look for these things. Oops. Alright. There it is. I knew he was going to do that. He waited till I was mounted up to do it though. Just to make it a little bit more inconvenient. Keith says we should have a race to 110 when I get some game time. I'm up for that. Challenges, for some odd reason, challenges like that make it more exciting. Now the question would be, oh shit, would it be an Ironman challenge? I'll wait for the plane. All right. Now would it be an Ironman challenge leveling speed, or would it be normal leveling? Because I feel like if it's normal leveling, there's a lot of components that you could use to set yourself up good. I wonder how close I need to be to... Alright, that's rallied. We'll wait for the horde. Clear this guy out. Keithy says Ironman. Alright, I'm up for that. Let me think. Let's it would have to be obviously once we once, like you said, once I get to 110. That would be fun. I'd be up for that. Now if I did a race, now I know I'm going to have to do Bloodthirsty with the warrior, but if I was to do a race, I don't think I'd do a hunter, because I would already have a 110. I would have to pick a third class, maybe a rogue like Tyler was saying. Paladin seems like that would be fun too. I knew it, just because I'm mounted. That guy was right there. Alright. Where is that camp? See that? Man. I'm not messing with that. Nope, nope, nope. Not doing it. Find another dragon. Alright, so... See, just being... I've died so many times to that camp. I just don't want to risk it again. Alright, so we'll pop back over here. What is this? That's not a horde camp, is it? A little outpost, maybe? No. No, it's not. Okay. Not sure if my, I guess my carefulness is borderlining anxiety at this point, but I do want to make sure I'm not getting one-shotted by any sort of faction NPCs. Took me a long time to say that. Trying to find a Bay Dragon here. There we go. So that will be number 9, it looks like. And let me see, before I run back the other direction, is there anything the other way? No. Oh, here we go. That'll work. Keithy says, I was thinking... I knew he was going to do that. Alright. Keith says, I was thinking of making a bit of a charity event because I got one coming up soonish. Oh, do you? How often do you do your charity events? Alright, so we need to kill 5 hillguards. Alright. That'll work. Let me knock out, this will be the last quest for today, I think, because I need to hop off here pretty soon. Pushing my limit. I try to do at least once a year. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, I will... Let me pop these up real quick. Oh, I still have it up. Oh, I'm sorry. How long have I had that, this little thing up? I'll check with those guys that I just had up here. How long have I had that up? Yeah, if I have that up for forever again, let me know. I feel bad now. That's not Horde. Trying to see which way I need to go here. Corrupted Dryad. Keithy says, I try to do one once a year, but they can last for months. Oh, okay. I gotta shoot. Shoot. Gotta start building some factories? What do you mean? Is that in reference to another game, or I'm confused? Sorry, Keithy. Alright, so I'm gonna kill 5 ogres, and we'll Hearthback. We'll probably turn in those quests tomorrow morning, but at least we get it done. That way we don't have to run all the way back over here just for this single quest. Silence that nonsense. But yeah, since I had the the update for, I'm gonna guess, at least 20 minutes. I won't post that at the end of the stream, but yeah, I feel bad I did that. If you guys are watching the stream and I leave that up there like that, let me know. I'll put that back down. It's no fun to watch someone stream through a myriad of windows. Alright, so that is done. We have all these quests turning down here. I think this is a good time to Hearthback, actually. So let's do that. I'm going to get out of the end, but yeah, Keithy, go back. I'm up for a an Ironman race once I hit 110 with this guy, and I'll pick a different class and we'll go at it. That'll be fun. All right, so I'm not going to run down that side. I had a weird fall earlier, and it's kind of indicative that I might fall through the earth, so I'm not going to mess with that. But I am going to go ahead and fly back to Darnassus, but you guys, fortunately, you don't have to watch that entire trip. But yeah, Keithy, if whenever I hit 110, let's keep in touch and let's do that. That would be a lot of fun. But I think, for the most part, that is going to be it for today. Like I said, plans shifted once again, so if you guys are just joining, I apologize for that. This was kind of like an unplanned stream, and just wanted to see how far we can get it. At least catch up with the rest of the YouTube community as far as their leveling, which all their channels are linked in the description, so feel free to stop by their channel, let them know I sent you, say hi, and encourage them to get back on and stream more often, right? But yeah, so that's going to be it. I'm going to take this guy to Darnassus, get his training, and we'll start right back where we left off in Feralus, and I'll do all the boring stuff off stream. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a good rest of your Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow.